Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Um,
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
I want to welcome each and every one of us to the third day of this session. And in fact, this is the most interesting day, right? Because today they will not be learning for accounting, no AC, or education, no ED, whatever it is. So it's just hang out. It's just to know each other, get familiar with ESCOs. There'll be game session and there'll be a lot of giveaways. Like now, I'm not talking about. It's not the giveaways that I've been doing since on Monday. Like this one is solid giveaway. Then we'll have our game session. It will be Kahoot, and there'll be brief discussions with our ESCO. You want to talk. You want to ask questions. You want to know more about MSSN Unilag and the University of Lagos. What opportunities are there for you beyond? Because I have one of my escort I'm looking at here is a blockchain guy. My Oga is going to be introducing himself. So that's if you want to be rich very very fast, is the guy for you. Then we have people that are really fluent in Arabic language. So the chairman himself is a top G. We have our own Ustaz Ibrahim Ajibade. We have the Amir. So we have Quran clubs. You want to learn how to recite the Quran. We produced quite a number of Hafiz. So you want to know a whole lot of stuff. I think this is the night for you. So please, if you snooze, it's you that lose or you lose on your own. So please invite your friends. We still need more people on the call. And you can also join via our YouTube channel. It is it is live on the YouTube channel. So in very, very few minutes, we're going to be starting, we'll be kicking off the session right into it. And I am Martins of the Kudus. I'm the host, sorry, I'm the co-host rather. The host of the event is going to be joining the call very, very soon. So please let's keep inviting our friends, and in the next or in less than 2 minutes, we're going to be starting the session. So please invite your friends, invite your classmates, share the basis. This is the nice way you want to learn, right? What is more to Unilag? What is more to just your academics? So, and who are the people that could put you on this pedestal? We have our ESCOs on the session, we have chairman, we have a whole number of people. So without wasting much of the time, I'm going to be handing the call over to the host. It's already on the call. It's the PRO of MSSN Unilag in person of Ustaz Said Aremo.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Please, can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
All right. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Welcome to tonight's program. This is no talk. Actually, we're here to like hang out. We're here to like have fun, and I hope you are as excited about tonight as we all are, right? By the way, we are very few on this call, and personally, I think we should be much more than okay. Yeah, we should be much more than we currently are, right? So if we know a friend or someone that I mean, we don't want to stop the giveaway alone, right? So let's reach out to them. Let's have them join this call. Like the fun is much more interesting. Where when we have more than when we have like a lot of people on the call, when the giveaway goes like all around, and when the competition is much more fiercer, right? So yeah, it's supposed to be a hangout, right? And please let's make it so. Let's reach out to people as much as we can now. So Now, so for tonight, right, there are a lot of things to look forward to, right? If you've seen the flyers, I'm pretty sure right now the excitement, the anticipation should be off the chart, right? We have interactive sessions. We are going to spend a lot of time, right? Okay, let me say a little time with the expos of the Muslim Center Society of Nigeria, University of Lagos. So all of them, right? We want to know who our expos are, right? What they do, some interesting facts about them that they can just share. Actually, then the MSSN experience, you get to like take that away from home to away from here too. So you're home away from home. What is MSN Investor of Lagos actually like? No, this community you're about to join, what should you be expecting? What is even actually like? Is it, we hear a lot of stories, right? And I think some of us too might have had such stories about, oh yeah, this and that. Now we need to like separate the the seed from the shaft. So what is the actual fact? What is true? What is false? And yeah, most importantly, and I think this is why most of us are here, right? Giveaways, games, and many more. It's all about us freshers tonight, and inshallah, it is going to be. So under the giveaways and games and all, you can expect a quiz, right? We want to have fun, sure, but we also want to exercise our brain, right? So there will be like a quiz and all, right? Just basic questions, simple questions, like questions that should not be difficult at all to answer, right? And yeah, just I'm trying to like build anticipation with this, right? So we are still few on this call, and more people are joining. We still have like about 5 more minutes, right, before the official, kickoff of the program, right? So tonight's program is going to be the last one for the virtual aspect of our freshers week, and inshallah, when the semester resumes, hopefully physically next time, right? Okay, Chairman said it's never for giveaway. Chairman, tonight is not for you, sir. You've had your time, right? So, and you used to be like a fresher, so your time has gone. Tonight is for those fresh faces, right? So, um, at the end of like, at the end of everything, right? Yes, as I was saying, this is like a the virtual stretch of our freshers week. We are going to have like a physical stretch too, right? Which of course will be communicated with us, right? I hope we've been enjoying the program so far. The past 2 days particularly, we've had a speaker talk to us about the importance of academic excellence, and particularly how you, right, can attain and achieve this academic excellence, right? So at the same time, how can you actually do that without compromising your spirituality, which is very, very important. I mean, we always have to keep in mind that my responsibility on this earth is to worship Allah, right? So yesterday, which was Tuesday, we brought, I'm not going to mention his name because of a very, very important reason. The same reason I didn't mention the first speaker's name. So you guys can actually look out for that. I'm not giving him to Abeg. So I'm just trying to like keep the information for myself. So yeah, yesterday we had Mr. Oh, sorry, I always mentioned his name there. So we had one of our lecturers, one of our stars, right? Also, talk to us about So one of our lecturers yesterday was why do I want to mention his name like this? Came to talk to us about how to be a 360-degree fresher, right? By the way, the recording for this stuff, both the first one and the second one, that is for the Scholars Roundtable, right? And the second session, which is the special public lecture for our freshers, right, is also on YouTube. You can find both of them on YouTube, right? So if at any point you need like a reason to refer back to them, you can simply go to like YouTube, search for Message in the log, and you would see them right there. Right now, today is the third day, and tonight we are going to be hanging out. Nothing, no lecture this time. Well, maybe a bit, like conversation, like I mentioned earlier. So there's no lecture, there's no aspire to Maguire, right? If I had all of that, I mean, I want to believe right now the excitement, yeah, the motivation, right, should be off the charts. You should be ready to ace every single exam you take this semester and all. So tonight is just, let's just like let's do something fun, right? All of us in an allowed way. We don't go over the bounds that Allah has set for us. We keep it like a cordial, we keep it respectful, and we keep it very, very interesting. Yeah. So again, we can still continue the outreach, right? There are about maybe 30 people here, but even the public lecture yesterday had way more people. So if there is anyone we have not told about tonight's program, right? So we don't want to be the type that that holds updates. That is very, very wrong, right? So if you have something good, you have to share it with your brothers, with your sisters, and your friends, right? So yeah, now
So adding to
we
that, some people have been winning giveaways since on Monday. And these guys, they did not tell anybody. Shoulda. So today, the level of giveaway is not going to be the one since the morning. And one of those guys, I'm looking at him, is also looking at me, is here. I'm not going to mention your name. Abdul Basit, our professor, and the rest of you people that you failed to tell other people you have been winning giveaways since on Monday. So although the giveaway was just based on the promise that once you invite your friends to our call, you're going to the most referrals get just some little things, and I think it was close to 4 or 5 people that won airtime. And today it is now going to be based on how much have you been following our programs, how much do you want to be part of us, and how much are you willing to learn as part of MSSN Unilag ESCO. I think my first and closest one thing that brought me really close to MSSN Unilab was one particular brother. He was speaking that like let me go to ICH this day. I think I was bored at the department. Let me go to ICH this day, and I think it was sort of um engineering engineering annual lecture. So let me go to ICH. Then I saw this particular brother. I'm not going to mention his name, but his nickname is Rancho. The chairman knows him and few other people on the call. So Rancho was talking about how he built a particular system that this system could track the amount of times a train passes a particular place. I was like, wow. No, like this is off the charts. This is a Muslim brother that is intellectually capable, is academic, and his social circle is so big. So the last one is what is important for this night. How well do you want to build your social circle? Because you need a people bucket. So for the people bucket, we have a number of people on this call that you would, and you have to meet, you have to know Mokodas. That guy is a super smart guy. You have to know our chairman. You have to know the PRO of MSSN Unilag, our female PRO. I think she's on the call too. Then you have to know our QA. Too good. I think the only thing I have with him is that he's a C Ronaldo fan. So I don't know. People that support that guy. Then we have our Noble Amir admin, top G. We have our QA female. You have to learn a lot from her. We have Alamin. Yeah, Alamin. Alamin Abolare. Up to now, I'm still learning a lot from that top G. A number of people you want to meet, right? And these are people that can give you can just pick one or two things from them to add to your journey in university. Like I said, Unilag is a university of first choice for a reason. We're not here for just academics alone. We're here to be an all-rounded student. So as much as you want your academic, you also want to build your social circle. So please invite people to join the call. Invite your friends, your peers, and tell them we are about to kick off.
yeah, if you have not, sometimes people are they are very humble. They don't mention their names when they're mentioned very, very like and I mentioned the names of like really high achievers and all, right? So I mean, truly, without doubt, you need to meet all of these people. But your meeting would not be complete if you have not met the speaker himself, Brother Kudus Martin, who is an excellent on your personality. I've like happened to be very, very a big beneficiary of his speakings, right? And to be sincere, I really like look forward to more of it, right? So yeah, when it doesn't mention just out of humility, it's just out of humility. He's a very, very big man, right? But you could bill him if you see him, but I don't want to put him on the spotlight, right? So we are going to start right now, and yeah, as it is our practice, inshallah, we would start this time with the opening ceremony combined with the recitation from the best of books, Al Quran Al Karim. Yeah, for that, I am going to be calling, right? So I'm going to be calling Brother Basti Zikullah, right? So,
نعم السلام عليكم.
wa alaikum salam to caught you by surprise. Sorry, yeah.
الحمد لله. الحمد لله رب العالمين for making us Muslims and for sparing our lives up till this day. May Allah keep us steadfast on this path, and may Allah not deprive us of the reward. Amen. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. من يطع الرسول فقد أطاع الله ومن تولى فما أرسلناك عليهم حفيظا ويقولون طاعة فإذا برزوا من عندك بيت طائفة منهم غير الذي تقول والله يكتب ما يبيتون فأعرض عنهم وتوكل على الله وكفى بالله وكيلا أفلا يتدبرون القرآن ولو كان من عند غير الله لوجدوا فيه اختلافا كثيرا وإذا جاءهم أمر من الأمن أو الخوف أذاعوا به ولو ردوه إلى الرسول وإلى أولي الأمر منهم لعلمه الذين يستنبطونه منهم ولولا فضل الله عليكم ورحمته لاتبعتم الشيطان إلا قليلا فقاتل في سبيل الله لا تكلف إلا نفسك وحرض المؤمنين عسى الله أن يكف بأس الذين كفروا والله أشد بأسا وأشد تنكيلا من يشفع شفاعة حسنة يكن له نصيب منها ومن يشفع شفاعة سيئة يكن له كفل منها وكان الله على كل شيء مقيتا وإذا حييتم بتحية فحيوا بأحسن منها فحيوا بأحسن منها أو ردوها إن الله كان على كل شيء حسيبا. الله لا إله إلا هو الله لا إله إلا هو ليجمعنكم إلى يوم القيامة لا ريب فيه ومن أصدق من الله حديثا.
صدق الله مولانا العظيم وبلغ رسوله الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين.
I
الله
don't know,
أكبر.
it's logged me out.
Now,
Yeah,
yeah.
finish this.
Oh, yeah, you finished it, Ustaz. Well done. Barakallahu fi.
Mhm.
As one is using the hand, interesting. um, okay, wait. No, our reciter, our Qari, the reciter of tonight, Barakallahu fi. Please, just like a brief introduction, honestly. That presentation was too beautiful, right? I was just reminiscing of, I think it was one of our brothers too I had back then, the year one, right? And it was just a lesson that touched hearts really. So right, and yeah, MSN Lagos. Our admin wants to. Okay, MSN, let me know our MSN Lagos like has something very very important for you. So you can reach out like maybe after the meeting ends, right, for your back So what's your name? I think I can see it, but just like want you to say it yourself and your department, right?
Now, my name is Abdul Basit Zikrullah. I'm in the Faculty of Environmental Science. I'm studying architecture.
About of what?
Environmental Science.
Interesting. Focus on water sciences. What are you studying, please?
Architecture.
Wait. Okay. Nice to meet you. So you can reach out to me like after this call, like very, very important, please. So this one is like a family affair. I didn't even know you're in my faculty. Work a lot of it. So yeah. Now that was indeed a beautiful tradition. We ask Allah to reward our brother abundantly and to add this to a scale of good deeds on the day of. Yeah, remember we are here to have fun and we are going to completely keep it halal. Keep it at halal here and that's it. Anything apart from halal, you not find us here actually. Yeah, we move to the next item and it's like a very, very important item. It's a very, very crucial program. I want to do like a little build up. You get, when we say the MSSN experience, honestly, you don't know really until you live it, until you like the name says, until you experience it. Right? For most of us, and I mean this very, very seriously, we we had we were practically like on the part of the part of Dalala or the part of like getting lost as it was formerly called. We would have gotten lost. We entered the University of Lagos, we were so naive, and there's this youthful exuberance, like this desire that I'm finally free. This is freedom, right? And that freedom naturally wants to like compel you to do things. I mean, who sees you? Well, you accept you have that conscience, right? Now, that was the case for most of us, honestly, until one brother just snapped us, right? And you're like, who is this brother self now? Who is this sister? Oh my God. Who is this person? We did not like, please, who is that? Yes, so you want to go and play football, and then brother tells you, like, it's time for faculty forum. You're like, faculty forum, bawo. a familiar Jerry. That's really like that's the story for many of us. And over time, alhamdulillah, we realized that as students of University of Lagos being a very, very different school from any other university Marshall attend, this what should I put it? Like this very great potential. Really, you can be much more than what say a school like I'm not trying to shade any university by the way, right? Say what you say get from maybe a school like OAU, UI or so. You have like literally you are in Lagos, the heart of Nigeria's um economy, really, right? And you just have that you have that access, right? And for that access to be moderated, you get we were lucky, right? We are found by very, very important parents in like and over time they nurtured us, they groomed us and they taught us how to navigate our time in school while still keeping our iman sharp, right? And out some of them sometimes I was just like try to I just pray for them, Allah bless them wherever they are. They've left right now, right? We are now it's that time. But the impact they've left in us is something that has continued to like shape our our relationships, right? How we relate to people, right? Our even to something as I would say maybe to some people like our relationship with our lecturers, right? So yeah, alhamdulillah for that. Now those people, right? Uh yeah, well, the people that groomed, people that nurtured, which is like us right now, and we want them want to hear from the horse's mouth. Really, what is the MSN experience? What does it actually feel like? So we have three speakers for this session, right? And to be sincere, if if you listen to the three of them, I'm very, very certain that your perspective about schooling, about life, about relationships, right, about faith, about spirituality is going to change significantly, right? So the top people, right, they are very, very important people, and they are starting with our female quality assurance, right? Ajia Zainab, right? Oyedeji. So Ajia Zainab, like I said, is the female quality assurance officer of the branch, and she is a sister like no other really. Um I don't think we've actually interacted that much, which is like a shame on my part. But from the little we've interacted, she has always like stood out as a good kind of like excellence and intelligence, really. So yeah, so
To
she's
her
going to
to
be one of us tonight. Now, what did you say,
to her
Dr.
to um to her to what the male PRO said. If you have ever listened to any of our um and Nasiha diaries, she's the one on the call. And the first time that I saw the female quality assurance, to be honest, not in person, it was on this video that had winners don't quit and quitters. Oh, how do they say that thing? So she's somebody with high spirits. She I think she does copywriting. She teaches copywriting, and she has impacted a whole number of people, including the current assistant PR. So you're on the right call and you're on the right particular path to listen to her if you're on this call.
Yeah, if you're on this call, you are very lucky. There's no game saying, really. So congratulations to you, right? Congratulations to you. And now I'm sorry, I just end up, can you just indicate if you're here with us? Just a Teslim will do. Exactly what can.
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa
Yeah.
barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I can hear you loud and clear. Welcome to our midst. Now, the second person is well, it's really like this was physical. I would have gone to carry him from his chair, honestly. So is our noble Amir admin stars Mustafa Oyekomi. Now, this is I know most of us are maybe we are conversant, we say passive learning, but when we talk about passive learning, right? But Mustafa is someone I've learned like and does not even know. he just does something. I just like nab it, like, okay, go to come a lot of other, like, he will just not know, right? I'll just pick it from there. That this is what I've learned, right? So I know that couple of times I've come to a faculty to deliver lecture, and I'm always like ignored that. Wow, like this is wow. Honestly, I'm always very, very impressed, right? So he's a Hafiz, mashallah, and he's also like a scholar, right? I mean, it's not easy to study physics in the University of Lagos. As physics students can be a witness, right? And I continue talking about him, but yeah, I don't want to stand to the pod on my face, really. So, Stars Mustafa, you coming? Are you here? Nabil Amir, admin. Shaya, please, Taslim.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakumullah khairan. Yeah, so the last person, wow, there is no hierarchy to this talk, but now, when you are past the touch, right, you just try to, this is like a case of, what's your phone or serve your phone, like our charges law, right, the good people have passed, right, so like, right, so this was the past PRO, and an intellectual and hardworking brother, right? He's currently the general secretary of MSSN University of Lagos, and at the same time, he is also like he holds a lot of positions like stack out. He's also an author, right? And he's just an all-rounder in terms of being brainy, right? When you are smart book-wise, you are smart madrasa-wise and everything. So our third speaker for tonight is going to be my own Oga, right? Beloved brother, Sheikh Ustaz Al-Amin. I know he always corrects me when I call him that. Al-Amin Abalore. Now, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Please add that as an
Assalamu
happy.
alaikum wa barakatuh.
Walaikum
Yeah,
salam
yeah.
wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you very much, Baba Dawa. So our General Secretary just also recently became a major milestone, like in I don't know. Did you respond to my testing? I didn't hear that.
Yes, he did.
He needs to respond again, please. It's not. So did I say Abolore? So that was a mistake. So I mean Abolore.
Says,
Respond again.
Wa alaikum
so it
salam wa
says,
rahmatullah wa barakatuh.
Walaikum,
Is that me saying it? Only one
yes.
person can actually be saying it. So, yeah,
So before
right.
we move
I'm not.
further, before we move further to before the PRO continues. So we don't want this call to be boring. We don't want to go away. We don't want to shift from the main aim of the call, which is an interactive session and also a giveaway session. So we'll be quickly running a giveaway. We'll be quickly running one sharp giveaway, and so the way on this call, it might be you, but I hope it's a brother, Sha. And then sisters, well, I don't know. I hope it's a brother. All right, the first question is a simple question. A very simple question is, what is the role of Sister Zainab Oyedeji? Fastest answer. Fastest answer in the chat box wins it. The fastest answer in the chat box wins it. Okay, we have Aisha. Hey, this one right, PRO. Claudina, don't do that. So we have Aisha Abdulaziz. So Aisha Abdulaziz, if you're on the group, can you quickly signify MSSN Unilag group? Signify then. I'll reach out to you. Aisha Abdulaziz. So if you're on the MSSN Unilag group chat, so you just won yourself 1,000 naira. So I'll reach out to you. Just tag any message if you're the one. All right, we'll be moving on to the next the next highlight. And although I do not want to, I'm supposed to like I'm supposed to still hype my yoga Alamin Abolara, but then we do not want to take too much of the time. So my PRO, you can ride on.
Yeah, Jazakumullah khairan Bab Kudus Martins. Now, our speakers, we said, all right, so I'll be starting with Mustafa. You coming, right? Briefly, or maybe in like a couple of minutes, let me say, right? What to you is the MS? What's the MSN experience?
So in a couple of minutes, I don't know, like MSN experience can like sharing for my experience from MSN lag, it cannot be shared in even a book of like 9-10 volumes. So but I'll just kind of be brief. I would say prior to my MSSN lag journey, I used to love giveaway, but I'd say I could not really express my love for giveaway very well. But the moment I entered Unilag, it was a back-to-back giveaway session. Like it was back to back. Alhamdulillah. So, and I would say my plan was like to complete my haze because I was almost done. I had memorized 21 Ajza before I gained admission, and Alhamdulillah, I was able to finish it. And also, like everybody, I wanted to graduate with a 5.0. And I would say MSc in Lag played a crucial role in my year one. If not for MSc in Lag tutorials, I don't know what I would have been saying be my GP presently. Like if not for MSc in Lag tutorial, though the academic board has a lot of plans for you people prior to you resuming, but because of the disturbance in the modality of resumption, but Alhamdulillah, they are still trying to pull together. I remember then that we had a test and we had FSC 114 tests, that's mass. And I used to look so unserious that you could not believe that 111. And I actually scored the highest. I scored 96 out of 100. And it surprised a whole lot of my people. So MSSN has just been like it has been it. Islam, social, UGMS. I've not missed any UGMS since my year one, and it's been so amazing. ACS, my first ACS, the second one, and all like it's just everything that I needed on campus. So I saw it in MSSN. Presently, I'm not a member of any organization aside from MSSN on campus because everything I need, I get it there.
Now, even if I did not hear any other thing, that last sentence is very, very crucial. I'm not a member of some reason. I'm not a member of any other organization except MSN Lab because everything I need, I get it there. Sincerely, that is extremely true, right? So you look around you and you wonder like most things that people find or look for in other organizations to get. Like this is not, of course, not saying you shouldn't join any other bodies or anything, but most of what people look for in those other organizations, right? You notice that you would find it within Emerson Lag itself, right? Or maybe via one of Emerson Lag's organs, right? So you're looking for impact, right? You'll find it. You're looking for knowledge, right? You'll find it. You're looking for leadership. MSN like also like provides you with that, right? So it is really like by being just a member of MSN like you are exposed to a lot of things. The problem is a lot of people do not even like realize it. So yeah, that is what I for that impactful brief or let's say insight into your MSN experience. Our enable and to make you great. MSSN
Sorry,
experience from away from home.
was I being called?
Hello, Salam alaikum. Did you say something? I'm sorry.
I was asking that was I being called?
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Can you confirm if you can hear me, please?
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you. So, beneficiary of this scholarship and beneficiary of this amazing opportunity, I can say is everywhere and anywhere that throughout my years currently still in my final year I have always been and will always be a beneficiary of Allah's love and mercy through MSSN Unilag. Alhamdulillah. So if I'm asked to share my experience so far, is it quite a number of years, and I'm afraid this call will not take us because I will keep talking about how impactful the years has been for me. However, to keep this straight to the point and to put a purpose to it, I will be sharing my experience in just talking about like three things and try to build the story around those three things. The first is community, the second is spirituality, and the third is opportunities. So the first, community. From the very first day that I got inside MSSN Unilag as a student, I wanted to write an exam. And my plan was, okay, just like every other Muslim would, going to University of Lagos, you want to do something in school and it might require you to sleep over. The first place that I'm thinking of is the masjid. So around that time, the people were still allowed to stay in the mosque. That was around 2018. And I got to the mosque and my plan was, oh, I'm just going to sleep in the mosque. Then I met someone that we worked together in 2017 um, camp at Ekwe. And he saw me, was like, oh, what are you doing here? I said, oh, I have an exam to do. And the exam is the next day. I told him the exam was tomorrow. And I said, so where do you plan to stay? Do you have a place to stay? I said, no, I do not have a place to stay. I would stay at the mosque. Like, he said mosque is open for people to stay there. Then he said, oh, the mosque is not conducive. Let me talk to the Amir of MSSN Unilag, and he can help you to work somewhere that you can stay over for the night. Then once with the secretariat, I met the Amir. The Amir then was Amir Hassan Salahuddin. And he explained the whole situation to him that, oh, this is starting to write exam and she needs a place to stay and all. Then he was like, okay, no problem. And he called as many people that he could. Some people agreed that, okay, so we finally got someone that I could stay with. And the Amir did not just say, oh, we got someone for you already. You can just go to meet the person. The Amir literally followed me from the mosque to it was New Hall, um MCH, yeah, it was MCH hostel. Literally to the front of MCH hostel, of course, where brothers were allowed. And he ensured that we had gotten in before he turned back. In my head, I was like, oh, how can someone be so nice for him to, okay, ensure that you get a place to stay. You've never met me before. I am not your family. But the fact that I identify as a Muslim and I am not even a member of the Senior yet, like I am just willing to, like I just got into the school and I would just be a member. And you're willing to do that as the leader. In fact, after that day, he forgot about it. Years later, I was reminding him and then was like, oh, we cannot really remember doing that. And for all the past years that MSSN has had, they have always been that trait of being selfless. That is part of the gift, the opportunity, the blessing that you get from being a member of the community of MSSN in Lag. That's the first. And the second is in terms of sisters. Sisters are willing to help you because I'm saying this from a female perspective. Your fellow sisters are willing to help you, willing to give up anything for you. You want food, you want a place to stay, you have issues with this, you want this tutorial, you want this money, you want this. Like, I can't even think of any help that you cannot take to one sister in your last sister, and the sister will be willing to say, oh, don't worry about me, you can just do this. And I wonder how can you be so selfless with Islam? And it just shows that our religion is beautiful, and MSSN Lag is actually the beautiful community, the beautiful space that you would meet people that would be willing to give you for the sake of Allah. And every good thing that you want in terms of academics, I want someone that is excellent in speaking. I want someone that is excellent in the Quran, someone that can speak Arabic fluently, someone that can do this, someone that can do that. No matter what you can think of in terms of excellence in things that Allah has permitted us to do, that there will be nobody in MCN like that is currently doing it. If I will have pool of people that we can give it to say, oh, you can work with this person can put you through. So that is the impact, the essence, what I've learned, what I've gained from the community aspect. Now, the second is in terms of spirituality. Okay, getting to University of Lagos, that memorized a couple of surahs, and I'm saying like offers that this class 6:30 to 7:30 a.m. in the morning. And I can say that, of course, there were times that I had to run away. I had bit of excuses to sleep on. So it was it will continue to be beautiful because you walking into the masjid around 6:30 a.m. In the morning, and everybody's reciting Quran from different angles. Wouldn't you want to be a part of that beautiful scenario, that beautiful community, that beautiful environment? And ever since I got serious back with my therapies, I've not regretted it. And in terms of the programs too, everything that has to do with the dean, I'm saying like I treated it as one point or the other: academic excellence, spirituality, your emotional intelligence, you being physically fit, every topics that you can think of that concerns the dean. I'm saying you like invite speakers, and the speakers are not just, oh, let's just invite someone. There are people that are doing excellently well, like they've achieved that 360 success, and they will tell you about this topic in a way that it will be beneficial to you and it will be useful to you. So that is in terms of spirituality. And the third is on opportunities. Ever since my first year, I have always been a beneficiary again of this opportunity. One of it is a moment. So around that year one, we had 2018, 2019 on Unilag 103 FM. We had a segment for MSSN Unilag, and the segment was called Moments, every Friday. And my friend and I would go from the masjid, run to the Department of Mass Communication, to the studio, and we work as freshers that we work with like industry experts, like people that have done this. Of course, quite a number of them have graduated now, and we're able to like build experience. That was the starting point in terms of speaking for me, like the official starting point. And after doing moments for a couple of months, we moved to public speaking. So there was a time them saying like organized public speaking, for anybody that was interested. I applied, my friend applied, and it was a free, rigorous $1 billion training. Combine all the public speaking training that you may have everywhere. I'm saying you like brought it to us. We had a facilitator. We took it for like months. It was a virtual and physical one. We had all the experience that we could get. Like it's really, really helped me in terms of my public speaking journey. And in terms of where to stay, you have sisters that are willing to accommodate you, and they won't say that, oh, you have to pay me this. Just because you're a Muslim, just because you identify with MSSN, we're willing to like have you in our midst. So I have always been and will always be a beneficiary of these opportunities from MSSN. And let me clear this myth that we may have as freshers, people may tell us, do join MSSN, like if you join them, you will not do well in academics. They're going to like give you a position. You will only be focused on your spirituality. I can tell you personally, to down to the Amir and every other schools that are like really holding position, they are doing excellently well in terms of every aspect of their lives, academics, spirituality, and whatever you can think of. These people are really the best examples that you can pick from. So we're asking you to join our community, and because we are brothers and sisters in faith. And as brothers and sisters, we have to be together as one and try to help ourselves. That is just the reason we want you to join the community. We're not asking you to join to give you a position. If you're interested, no problem. But if you're not, then there's no issue with that. But we'll always be willing to like help you. And finally, as sisters, we may have the notion that, oh, if you join Mrs. Daniela, they'll force you to wear long hijab, you start wearing socks, you might have to like move to Kimar and that. They do not accept.
Someone, can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, sorry, but like you need to round up about like
Yeah, of course, of course. This is the final thing I'm saying. I'm done. Oh, okay, thank
oh,
you. So
thank you.
that will force you to wear long hijab, we'll do this, we'll do that. I can tell you for a fact that in MCSN Unilag, whether you're wearing cap, you're wearing scarf, no matter the length of your hijab, we are brothers, sorry, we're sisters, and we accept you the way you are. And never will anyone tell you to increase the length of your hijab for you to start wearing this or force this on you. No, we do not do that. And we're not the type that will see, let's say someone on long hijab will see a fellow sister on cap and be like, no, 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 I don't think you're one of us. No, we are together and we relate. As far as you identify as a Muslim and you attend our programs, we're in the mosque together, we see each other in the hostels, and you say Taslim, we're already part of the family. So I hope this has convinced us that MCN Unilag is the right fit for you in terms of organization and everything that you want in terms of achieving your 360 success is within MSSN Unilag, and I can testify to that. Thank you for listening. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I was like very detailed, right? This is for brothers. She brought what you need to be. What would you need to be a brother in MSSN Unilag? And for sisters, what would you need to be a sister in MSSN Unilag? And one thing that stood out the most is that in MSSN Unilag, we prioritize being selfless. So far you need our help when you're a Muslim, of course, we are here to give it to you. And one we'll be doing one now for us to just know each other, especially those on the call. We have a whole lot of departments here, Department of First Choice, Engineering, Department of Last Choice. I don't know those departments. I can't mention names. Um, you know. So let's see the departments we have here. If your department is Department of First Choice, write your department in the chat box, and the highest department wins tonight. If your department is Department of First Choice, write your department in the chat
Wait,
box.
that is not fair. That is not fair now.
If your department is Department of Last Choice, that will complain. Oh, engineering is going. That's nice. Engineering, dentistry, department. Oh, faculty. Okay, no, department. Okay, let's move on with faculty. Faculty is fine. Faculty is fine. Faculty is fine. Faculty is also fine. Elect. Faculty is also fine. Science, another engineering. Science is very few. Uh, another engineering. Wow, mashallah. Another engineering. Science. Science. Engineering guys, what are you doing now? Engineering again. Social science. Aki, just one person. We already know departments of last choice. Economics. Another elect science. Another electrical. Education, nowhere to be found. Where is that? Education, what is going on? Education, what's going on? Another science, management science, then damn, pharmacy, your car. Another science, Ajazina, calm down now. Science like 1 million times. So we know the winner of this call. Uh, exactly. Sister Zainab, calm down now. So we know the winner of this call. The winner of this session for the best faculty is no other faculty than the best faculty in the whole of University of Lagos. We produced the BGS 3 times in a row, Faculty of Engineering. Um, you know, all from the way of we know how we do this. So engineering has been the best for a long time now. So science just succeeded in producing 2 BGS in this time together. In fact, the BGS itself, too, it wasn't that deep like that. It's just because, they are both from cell and genetics. Just one education. Okay, be going to your sorry. You are not the department. And not the faculty we are looking for. Not the faculty we are looking for. All right, so that will be all for this session. So the winner of this session is engineering, inshallah. So we're moving on to our next speaker. So my male PRO, you have the floor.
Yeah. Do I do feel like God, yeah, for that. Hello, someone alaikum. Please, can you hear me? Hello,
Yes,
someone
we
alaikum.
can.
So I'm struggling with network tonight. I don't know why. So
So moving on to the next speaker is the General Secretary of MSSN Unilag, and he's going to be sharing his MSSN Unilag experience. This is a speaker you want to listen to. Is the author of Growthtron. Is an artist. Is an engineer. An inspiration. I can't mention a lot. So, Ostaz Alamin Abolare, please briefly tell us your MSSN Unilag experience. Corey is also a Corey.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yeah, it's interesting because I am everything but all he said. So I don't know who he's talking about. The only thing that correlates with me is the fact that I mentioned Dalamin and Bolare. So all the other things I really don't understand who he's talking about. Yeah, so alhamdulillah. Um, by the way, I'm speaking through the MSN United account. So I mean, whatever I say here cannot be used against me. Nobody knows my face. You can't see my face, so you can only see the M here and everything. So even though this meeting is being recorded, nobody knows that I'm the one saying. Anyhow, yeah. So uh, it's a it's a beautiful experience, really. I wasn't someone who
No.
was involved in any kind of MSSN activity before getting into Unilag, I used to hear some of my classmates go for USROS, but the only time throughout my 6 years in secondary school that I ever followed them was when, the boys in class just wanted to cruise, and oh yeah, now no go. And it was really good. I actually still remember the topic that was discussed on that day and the lesson that was shared there about one of the sahabas. But getting into that, I never really associated with the organization. It was mainly me running on my own. I mean, I was that lone wolf kind of person. The same way I would do in class, right on time or maybe a bit late, and then I'll leave class immediately. I'll barely talk to anybody, right? And I used to attend faculty forum then. That was my first point of contact with MSN again. I would do the same thing I would do in class, right? I'll rush in and rush out immediately after the faculty forums. But one thing that kept me going was the fact that there's quality knowledge being shared here. There is um, there is a lot of spirituality being shared here, and just to brief it up, right? Some of the things that I was able to benefit a lot from the organization is the fact that a lot of people mentioned the Japanese classes. I don't think we really understand how much impact it can have on a person, right? I didn't really memorize so much. I don't think I had to memorize up to 10 exams before I got into Unilag. I'm not sure. I can't remember now. But, you know, just attending the classes and seeing, wow, there's so many mashallah brothers here. Like, these guys are so serious with their life and with the Quran and everything. And people will wake up 6:30 a.m., or rather leave their hostel 6:30 a.m. to spend an hour in the mosque to memorize the Quran. So I used to join them then, and alhamdulillah, I started Quran Club. I think 200 level, or rather 300 level was when I started to get serious. Started Quran Club then, and I was so it's opened up a lot of things for me. It really, really made me understand that, oh wow, there's a lot you can gain by being around these kinds of people. And there were so many brilliant people there. One of the things that bust my brain then was this brother that graduated with 4.98. His name has skipped my mind right now. He's from engineering, mechanical engineering. Such an amazing brother. And I was looking at him on the stage during the Scholars Round Table, and it seemed as if I was looking at a god or something, right? And so seeing things like that would actually motivate you, and it served as the basis for alhamdulillah also getting serious with my own memorization. I mean, another thing you'd see is there's so many handsome brothers. Like, normally as a guy now, you go one day say, okay, let me touch myself up. Mashallah. My mommy said I'm a fine boy, or my daddy said I'm a fine boy. But then, bro, you get to MSN, you get to Unilag, especially on Fridays, bro, and you see, like I tell people that if you're looking for a new style of clothes that you want to wear and you don't know what to sew, like just come to Unilag Mosque on Friday. Like there are just mashallah brothers everywhere, you know, handsome brothers that you can't even they just beat you to the handsomeness hands down. But I mean, to get serious, it's basically that community and the effects that it can have on you being serious with your life. The people that I've met have actually been the best of my friends today, alhamdulillah, and I'm so proud of all of them. And to wrap it up, right? To wrap it up, it's uh, starting from I think 300 level. That was when I actually started to become much more involved. The former Naibul Amir Dawa would invite me to come and anchor some of the sessions. Maybe right on the morning of the event, he'll call me to come and anchor it, and it actually started opening up some opportunities for me also as a compare as an MC. Got a couple of calls, got a couple of opportunities, got a couple of I made a couple amount of money too doing that, and alhamdulillah, it's such an amazing experience, and it's a choice. It's even a rational choice, and you don't have to be convinced to it. No one has to force you, because when you start to see the benefits for your own self, I didn't have anyone tell me to attend some of these programs, so because of the benefits that I've been seeing by my own self, it's just amazing. Yeah, it's if you do want to get involved with anybody, the this organization is the one you do want to get involved with. It's an amazing one.
Are you done? Well, I mean,
Yes, boss. Yes, boss.
Bros, bro. Where did bros come from? Okay, Jazakallah, right? Always so calm and collected. Barakallah, see, mashallah. Right. So, in fact, we want to ask you a question. I mean, I'm not surprised, right? I'm not at all surprised, but yeah, this is not the Q&A session. Of course, but I'm still here, so we are going to have a Q&A session where he gets to like answer your questions. I'm sure you want to know how to be like him. Of course, is here. So, yeah, before we proceed to the next item, I just want to freshers, right? Um, I'm not going to pick. I don't want to put anyone on the spot. So just to like to share their experience so far, right? With Lab, with MSN Lab particularly, right? And what it has been like for you, right? So just two people. It's probably a brother and a sister, right? So
You can raise up your hands. We just want to hear, oh, you've been on our group chats, you've been seeing things we are doing, you've been experiencing our tutorials. Sometimes one particular guy comes to the group and come and be cracking joke that is not funny. So, so what what has been your experience basically, and how would you what would you say about your experience with MSSN Unilag and Unilag in general? I want to listen to you for probably just a minute or less than. So anybody, you can raise up your hand. You can type in the chat box too if you do not want to talk, but we're just taking two people that is willing to talk. Okay, Abdul Basit, unmute yourself.
Okay, assalamu alaikum.
wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Okay, so I just wanted to say for me, MSSN Unilag has been like, there's this hadith of the Prophet that says Islam began as a strange religion and it will return as a strange religion. So glad tidings to the strangers. Like what MSSN Unilag does for you is like it brings those strangers together and you don't feel strange again. Like for real, like you don't feel strange again. Like it's just like so these kind of people are still in the world. So that's just what it has been for me. And the selflessness of the MSN lag escorts is just I mean it blows my mind. So may Allah reward all of them. And
Amin. I like this brother. He was the one that recited the Holy Quran, so right. I wish I can check up for me if there is some. Don't worry, we'll talk. I have your number. So who else? Who else wants to share their experience with us? Who else wants to share their experience with us? And his sister, Abdul Bass's sister, is also a member of MSSN Unilag, and she's one of those girls that she's doing really, really well. And I think she even came into the university having a distinction in a WAEC all through parallel E. So I'm not surprised a little bit. All right, who else wants to share their experience? MSSN Unilag, this is the home of scholars, home of successful people, home of knowledgeable people, in fact. So, and we're willing to pass the baton on to you. So, who else wants to share their experience with us? Just one more person. Okay, there's one in the chat box. So, MSSN lag helps me with my post-UTME exam. This brother is true. It's true. Yeah. What was your favorite subject? Tohib Akim. In your post-UTME, what was the favorite subject? Because I knew it was maths, general paper, English. I don't think it's on the call anymore. So we have those two. So these are things MSSN, and the post-it was free all through from A to Z, and the results spoke for itself. Maths and general paper, oh mashallah. So the results spoke for itself, having an average of people scoring above the pass mark. So we even had anomaly. I think somebody scoring close to 30 or so. So that is MSSN experience from people that are outside. I think I have another one. Okay, this is the last one I'm reading for today. MSSN in lag has been very impactful. It's fun, helpful, amazing all round, and I can't wait to be part of this wonderful journey. Inshallah, Fatima Muhammad. When we resume, okay, let me note your name. So when we resume, you're the first person that I want to reach out to when we are doing the physical orientation. Fatima Muhammad. All right, so Mil Piaro can continue your stuff.
Okay, right. That was MSSN experience. It was enlightful. It was insightful. It was enlightening, right? But that's to come to an end, sadly, right? Inshallah, we'll meet all of us physically, and yeah, our journey, the story for us is just beginning, and I know by the time it ends, right, to be, you know, something something to behold, right? Now we move straight to the interactive session, the Q&A. We have our escorts there. I'm sure we have I've been seeing hand raises all through, right? So yeah, this is like a opportunity. But before we start, I would just want to introduce us to our escorts. In case you have like directed questions, you want to like, this person I've been stalking, not stalking in the weird sense. I know you get what I mean, but I've been following this Alaja, right? And this is finally the opportunity, right, to get to like meet them one on one, ask that question, and yeah, get an answer. So it's like a hangout. Don't be shy. Of course, you have to, like we said, remember this is like we're having a loud fun. Of course, we don't want to ask something so improper, inappropriate at all, right? And yeah, at the same time, we don't want to make our speakers, right, maybe uneasy or they're insecure about anything. Now, so starting with, right, Yoko Bam Bam, the number one of MSN lag, our O01, the boss. So Sheikh Ustaz Muhammad Ademala. So if he's there, please you can just like do testing.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam to Ustaz Amir. Welcome. So that's our mirror. You just had
Yeah.
his voice, right? So yeah, the next person, right? The the Neville Amir admin, right? Yeah, I think you've had his voice before, so he gave his MSN like experience. It stars Mustafa coming. We can still do a testing if we want, else I will just move along. Right? Is he still here with us?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. So then straight to the next person, the Neville Amir Damawa, our Sheikh, our own stars, right? The one that's also for the madrasa, and of course, all of the toughest classes that we've been having, right? Malam, stars, Ibrahim, Ajibade.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And the next person naturally will be the secretary, right? And a secretary is like an amazing person. I mean, we just finished listening to him, so it's just do high, like the sleep stars Al Amin Abalare. But I mean, can you still hear me? I'm waiting for your So MSN lag, yeah, of course, is one hosting us. Right. So, well, I'll just move to the next person. So I'll skip myself because my position is like I'm trying to learn. So I moved to the PRO two, right? Um, Sheikh Abdul Kudus Martins. So can you hear me, please?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Well, I'm the PRO one, right? My name is Saeed Alemo, and I also say assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to everyone. No response. Okay, that and Ramuneddin Abdul Rahman. Right, so straight to the next person, our director of studies. I don't think it's there. Okay, let me take our Assistant General Secretary. I apologize for that. Brother Adam Adebaki, is he here? So if he is, the Islam would be appreciated. If he's not, I'm just going to move to the next person. Right. So the next person, right, our okay, so the Ablative Hussein, please go ahead and talk. You're raising your hand. Right, so straight to the next person, the financial secretary, Brother Abdusabur Amida. Yes. I don't think he's here too. All right, so said it was a mistake. The next person, our director of studies, Babu Fatah Olarwaju, is also not here, I doubt. Right, our Ambo, Malam Abibullah Musa should be here. Is he? He is not. The assistant Ambo. Ambo is asset maintenance officer by the so apologies for that. The next person is our warfare, brother Nurudin Ogudekwe, right? And we have our assistant warfare, Malam Abib Akiyemi, and finally our editor, the knowledgeable Abdul Wadud Okatahi. Any of them here can just like say it as name. So to the Amira of MSN University of Lagos, Ajia Sumaya Alamutu, Chair, testing will be appreciated. Okay, Junoi Battle Amira, Ajia Fatima Elaleye, then we have the secretary, Ajia Rukaya Idowu, female PRO, Ajia Aisha Lewusule. We have our treasurer, female treasurer, Ajia Aisha Ladipupo, the warfare, Ajia Khadija Ibrahim, the South warfare, Ajia Aisha Maitola, and finally, the female editor, Ajia Aisha District. Now, so those are our executives, right? So with this, I officially kickstart the Q&A session. So we can raise our hands and speak, can start asking our questions. Right? So,
So we're officially in the question and answer session. So if you have any question about university, MSSN, Unilag, um, what you wish to know. Some people here, so in the chat box, we have people from engineering, like my brother, Monirdin, I cite you, top guy. We have some people from science. I'm not going to be mentioning names. We have Abdubasit Zikrullah from Aki, well, they are close to engineering. We have people from pharmacy. Oh, yeah, you guys are just spending 1 year in our school. We have people from dentistry. We have pre-meds, environmental science, fisheries. Damn, fisheries. Okay, that's a very beautiful one too. Then electrical, top G's. We have civil, nice, systems, beautiful, management sciences. So if you have a question based on anything at all, we have people from, we have experts from every faculty that can answer your question, be it educational based, your mental health. They have been giving you botany. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We have botany too. So mental health. So we have people that can talk to you about mental health. Oh, you have a business and you want to balance it with schooling. We have a number of people doing that too. Um, you plan on you plan on memorizing the Holy Quran too. While on campus, we have a number of people that have done that. You have courses that have been stressing you and things like that. Then you also want to know more about how to be an all-rounded student. Oh, we have a number of people. We have an author. That's one beauty of um Alamina Bolare. So it's an author too. He also wrote is an author of a self-help book. So if you have questions based on this, or you just want to ask questions, or you want to know who comes to the group chats to drop jokes that are not funny, and plan Z, this brother, don't worry. What can I give this brother? Okay. We'll talk. Alamin, no, Alamin, what are you going to give this brother that knows the name of your book? So we have, if you have any question at all, so we have less than 1 minute for the Q&A in order not to waste time. So we can move into why most of us, we are here. We are here for a reason. I know it's not for money, it's to learn. I know. We know each other. We know each other well. So we have less than 1 minute. If you have any question at all, if you do not want to talk, you can just type it in the chat box. Anything at all. Anything at all. Okay, this is a very beautiful question. Said, do we have tutorial for students like MSSN tutorial kind of thing? Is the doors on the call?
No, he isn't. Going to be
Okay.
responding on his behalf. Yeah, assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. So I don't know. I forgot the question. Sorry. Can you repeat it? Hello. Please, can you repeat the question?
Do we have tutorials for students like MSSN tutorial kind of thing?
Oh, yes, we do. But it's for the freshers there, apparently. The other levels, not yet for now, sure. But hopefully, let's see, at the second semester. And we're also planning to organize physical tutorials for the 100 level students because they'll also be coming to school physically very soon. And can be more effective that way too. So, inshallah, we are going to start by the end of this month latest. Inshallah. Yeah, that's all.
Inshallah. Thank you very, very much. So that was our doors. We have MSSN in lag tutorial, and that's how it works. And one thing I can tell you for free about MSSN in lag tutorial is that most teachers that is going to teach you, including our doors, our assistant doors that just taught you now, is a first class student. And most teachers that will be teaching you are also first class students. You have first class students coming to teach you for free. It is now your choice to go and pay outside to somebody that has left the school about 10 to 20 years ago. I'm not shading any tutorial. I'm just telling you the truth because we are in the system and we know these lecturers, we know the tutorial is currently running also. So we know these lecturers, we know where they can set, and we know where they are likely to bring out their questions from, which material. So and everything is for free. Just like this MSSN Unilag is majorly selfless. Alrighty, which other question? Do we have any other question in the chat box? No sister is asking, how do I meet other sisters? Why is now only sisters? I don't understand. Yes, the tutorial is accessible to everybody. The tutorial is accessible to everybody. So no sister has dropped in the chat box. How do we meet other sisters? How do I meet Sister Zainab Olarewaju? How do I meet Sister Zainab Oyedeji? How do I meet Aisha Shile? How do I meet Aisha Diso? They are currently doing well. They are currently they are currently doing really, really well. And how could I navigate this path? Them too like book, right? So sisters, there are a whole lot of programs for sisters too that you can benefit from. And majority of the sisters in MSSN Unilag, they are they are top G's. I don't feel like give you, to be honest. Aisha Disu, if you're we have online and physical, no, physical tutorial will be happening next semester, I believe. But for now, it is majorly online. So Aisha Disu, she's on LMUN as a law student. So if you're a law student here, we have somebody really, really good. And we also brought Osho Miriam, who is the first class student in law. Sister Zainab Oyedeji, she teaches copywriting. She's Agba writer, like I don't feel like give you. And she's also an excellent public speaker. Um, yeah, there's access to the online tutorial. So the DOS is going to be dropping the message on the group again, inshallah, I think after the call. So we have a whole number of sisters like that. So etc, and that brings us to the end of the Q&A session. So Ustaz Said, over back to you.
Now, Jazakumullah khairan, Dr. Police Martins. Sorry, I've been. Hello, hello.
We can hear you. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you very much. Now, so yeah, in case you still have questions, you can always like still leave them on the freshers group, right? Pretty sure there is like always someone that will be willing, that will be ready to like attend to you, right? So um yeah, we move to the next item, right, which is a Kahoot game. Inshallah, for that, we'll be having our brother, one of the committee members, right? So this is supposed to, okay, it's not Kahoot per se, yeah, pardon me calling it Kahoot. It's just like a quiz a simple quiz to test us, and it's going to be handled by Ram this, right? And Yeah. Um,
Star is going to be helping us anchor the session. Kahoot. 7K in the bag. No. Ah, God. Make I just become fresher again now. Chairman, what do you think? Fresher for a day.
Don't let anybody stop you from achieving your dreams. Take jump again. Take jump and win giveaway.
All right, bro, I'm going to cut this. You have the floor.
Benny, me, I'm still fresh, oh. Fresh boy.
You we don't get baby. You are an old man, Jerry. If on a one win giveaway, more na go write jam again. Koli.
I don't think he's on the call. Mr. Chairman, who's on the call?
he is. I can see him. I think he's trying to set up a system. Other things. Okay. Fresh. This is for freshers.
So
So
please
yeah.
invite your friends. Tell them to come for the call. 7K is not for you alone. If I supposed sorry, we're supposed to chop this. Sorry, it's for you guys. But we need people on the call. So invite your friends, invite your peers. Drop the link once again. 7K for grab. Peekaboo. It's not small money. This to know economy. Please. All right, you have the floor. Our game master. Welcome, sir. The screen is not yet visible.
Assalamualaikum. So as we are waiting um for the quiz to start, let me first drop the rules guiding the quiz, and let me drop one or two OT. So first thing is that all the old people on this call, they are not they are not allowed to partake. Even if you partake, nothing for you. If you like get 100, wallahi talai, nothing for you. That's first. Yeah, go and write jam again. It's not hard. Write jam again. Number two is that You know, in 7K, we're saying we're giving the winner. The second and third place would also get prizes. Fourth, I mean, it's fourth getting prize. I think fourth, yes, first to five position, the top five are going to get something, right? So you can see that it's not easy. Not tipping era with it, right? So don't expect cheap questions. Don't expect what was the name of your department? Kilo come out of department. We don't that one did not concern us. But just so that if you've been following all our programs, the orientation right from day one, or even before self, you've been following everything, all the videos, the flyers that will be shared, you've been like paying attention to it, then you can win business. Otherwise, nothing for you. You go see questions, you go shock. So let me even give you another there's there's
No
past
more
person
OT, no more
again.
OT.
No more
Mr.
money.
Chairman, no more OT.
Past person
No more
again.
OT.
No more
Mr.
money.
Chairman, no more
My
OT.
oga don talk say no more thing. My oga don talk say no more thing.
Yes, just 18 participants. Why now? Maybe they are still waiting for first to Ronnie. Hijabi scholar. Ikma. Halabi Hamina. Somebody's name is Alhamdulillah. Damn. All right, please let's keep Abdul Basit, all your friends, tell them that it's time to grab the money. Money in the bag. Mr. Chairman, no expo, I beg. Abdul Basit, are you still on the call? Okay, still here. So tell your friends from Aki, from engineering, um, tell them we're about to start sharing money. And maybe they don't want to join. Maybe they don't want to join. Maybe they don't want to join because Habib said that the questions will be hard. The questions are not hard though. They are just normal things. Just normal things. Very, very cheap. Very cheap. Okay, 13.
As we are waiting, let me meet or let us meet ourselves. So just at random, I'll just call anyone here. I feel no call brothers, maybe now only sisters that will call, but I will call somebody and you just introduce yourself. So if I call you, maybe you're a sister, Sha, or just know you're a sister. Muinat, is Muinat here with us? No, Emu. If you Emu, Allah is watching you. Sister Muinat. I did not say that too. While Okuba Mu. Okay. I don't think she's here with us. Who is sister? Who is Hafsa here? I can see one Hafsa.
Mr.
Sir,
Chairman,
Can you just introduce yourself? Please, I'm meeting new people. They say we should network. It's an interactive session.
okay, sir. Someone consider Abakati. I'm Afsa Blazis, studying education and Islamic studies.
Do you know that my mom is an Islamic studies teacher? I'd like to get to know you better.
Okay, sir.
that don't do that now, brother.
Uh, I simply, I always say I want to know her. How to, La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. But
And
yeah,
somebody
let's
log
start
in with
the
my
video.
name and
Time has
Mr.
gone. Let's start
Chairman
the video.
and Mr. Chairman and Mokodis, somebody log in with my name and my full name. So please, if you are the one that won the money, inshallah, we are sharing
Yeah,
it
you.
together. It might be, but we are sharing the money.